Just look how pretty the sky looks.
Northwest Indiana, we got like...
So a lot's been happening. We hit 1,000 subscribers, which I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I promise we are just getting started. Speaking of, we have an official Super Slam spoiler being revealed later on in this video, so stay tuned because it's a doozy. And for the main topic of today's video, there was a battle hardened in Chicago this weekend. A fresh ban list saw Gravy Bones and Arachne taking huge hits, and I had been going insane trying to decide on whether or not to show up on Acilio or Fang. We had the team out in full force for this tournament, so I thought it would be a great chance to try and get some footage with the crew, and you know, go outside. Let me tell you, the prospect of turning on the camera while out in public was filling me with social anxiety. But I thought it would be really cool to capture a slice of real life, because real life hasn't been waiting for me while I dive headfirst into this content sphere. So please, if you've been enjoying this journey with me so far, stick around for this video, because it's probably the most daunting thing I've tried to put together. As I'm recording this, I've still got a fair bit of editing to do, and about 36 hours until the video goes live, so if ever there was a time for you to like and subscribe, do it now, because my fragile ego needs it. So without further ado, here's some real life. Alright, first things first, we're headed to therapy. I'm a 30-year-old bartender with a card gaming addiction. You're goddamn right I'm in therapy. Shout out mental health. So Thursday morning I head downtown for my weekly therapy session where Doc has been kind enough to listen to me talk almost exclusively for the past few weeks about my budding YouTube career, and at this point I'm still neck deep in the trenches of hero choice. The problem with Fang is that I know some people play Kano, and if I run into a Kano, I lose the game. I don't have the heart for it. This irrational fear of Kano stems entirely from my top 4 finish at the Calling in Memphis, where I beat a Kano in the quarterfinals based solely on the fact that they had probably the worst draws a Kano has ever had on a live stream. In fact, I should probably make a video about that game. And I think that moment put a curse on me because I got blasted by a Kano in the very next round in the semifinals, and ever since then, I don't think I've beaten a Kano in a Comp REL event. After another obnoxiously long commute, my partner and I went to our favorite local diner for the quintessential American cuisine late afternoon diner breakfast. Hey. After that, it was time to head to Thursday Night Armory, and at this point I was basically locked in on Acilio. I didn't want to be a warrior in a room full of wizards, and if you can't beat them, join them. Johnny, who you playing at the Battle Hardened this Saturday?
Nothing, because I am judging.
Trick question, and he got it. Amy, would you say you're locked in for Battle Hardened Chicago on Kasai?
I'm not locked in at all right now.
Not locked in for anything. April, known wizard enjoyer, are you still torn between Verdance and Kano?
I am. I'm picking between the two right now.
And then, of course, known expert of every archetype, Alex. Despite 6 tipple bans, are we locking in Gravy Bones?
We're locking in Gravy Bones. We love the boy.
Good. I hope we play against each other because I'm on frickin' Acilio. Summer, who you playing this weekend?
I'm playing Riptide.
Amazing. Kyle, who you playing?
Fang.
Fang Gang, I betrayed you. I'm playing Acilio.
Yeah, you played him at Kansas City, too.
Yeah,
Huh?
I tried to switch, but wizards, bro. While I walked around Armory, grabbing little clips with all of my friends, I stopped to appreciate what this game does for all of us. Here's a group of folks that may have never otherwise met, but this love of playing great games brings us all together for a common purpose, and I think that's pretty damn cool. I found it a bit poetic to see the art on our spoiler card because it really captures that essence of everybody coming together. So why don't we take a look at Smashing Good Team's official Super Slam spoiler card, Beat the Same Drum. We've got a generic, zero-cost blue block 3, meaning it's already worth considering in Warrior. Beat the Same Drum reads, if you've controlled an agility token this turn, create an agility token. Then repeat for might, confidence, toughness, and vigor. Go again. Just by the few cards that have been spoiled already, these tokens are going to be flying all over the place, to say nothing of the support that already exists. Tough Nut Rock is obviously going to completely take over the format, and the reviled heroes, Lyath Goldmane and KO Underhanded Cheat, each have attacks that can produce 2 of the 5 tokens you can generate with this card. In fact, while I was writing this, Tyler Luce released their spoiler card that you can unlock by playing this cute little flash game. Now, you have to score a certain amount of points points on the game in order to unlock the spoiler card, and I got it on the first try. But I know some folks, like AgroBlaze96, were having a really tough time with this game.
Alright, so let's start the game here. You guys can see why I'm so bad at Marvel Rivals right now? No! Shit! Alright. Time to lock in! Time to lock the hell in. Damn it! Alright. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm being quiet because we're sweating right now. It's getting sweaty in here. Damn it. Come on. Come on! Ugh! Yeah, Michael, I'm very bad at Marvel Rivals. Thank you. How did I hit that? Come on, bro. Lock in! Oh, what? Come on! How? Okay. We're gonna take one more shot at this game. I was so locked in. God, whoever made this game is sitting at home watching me laughing their ass off right now.
So I'll go ahead and put this card on the screen for you. Now AgroBlaze can finally find out what it does. If you arsenal a Kick the Hornet's Nest and it gets hit with a CNC, you are generating 4 of the 5 tokens our card looks for. Competitive viability be damned, I am making this Wombo combo happen. Thank you so very much to LSS for letting us in on the fun. Now we've got a tournament to get to. I'd love to say I spent Friday night getting prepared for the Battle Hardened and finishing up my sideboard notes and getting well rested, but I had to work. I'm here with Loza, the greatest bartender to ever live. Loza, who's the second greatest bartender to ever live?
Me, and then it's myself,
What about number 3?
and me again.
Alright, cut. Luckily, I was in the back bar, so I got to leave around 11:30 instead of the usual 2 a.m. So once they shut me down, I closed the bar as fast as humanly possible, rushed home to finish my Acilio list, and still got to bed around 2 a.m. I would have liked to have been more prepared for the event, but these videos aren't editing themselves, so I did what I could. And with that, the next morning, we headed to Battle Hardened, Chicago. Oh, it's very early in the morning. It's like 8 a.m. That's early for me. I think I've got everything packed here, including the Codex Journal, which I'm actually going to use today for some solid note-taking. We're playing Acilio. I've got some giveaway goodies, and Adam should be here any minute, so hell yeah. Good morning, Sandy. Wish me good luck. Thank you. Justin, it's time to battle! Alright, so I promised Adam I'd give him back his Marvel Acilio, but we've cut a deal because we're both playing the hero. What are we going to say, round 3 or round 4? When do we check in?
Let's go round 3, alright.
Alright, round 3, whoever's got the better record gets to use the Marvel for the rest of the day. I'm gonna be honest, I had some pretty grandiose plans for the tournament portion of this video, but that proved way more difficult than I could have imagined. There were like over 10 people that I was trying to track down in between rounds, and well, that just wasn't possible. But I've got the important bits. Notably, all of us were doing bounties to spread a little love to the community for showing so much support to the channel. Whoever gave us our first loss of the day would receive a prize ranging from Fab Dice to Marvel cards. I also had a live giveaway going on at the event where I tweeted out that the first person to find me and say Comet Storm for 19 would get another set of dice. So round 1, I pair into actual Eugene C., the world's greatest Rhinar player. I lose the die roll, and Eugene goes first and bleeds me for 11 damage on turn 0. Acilio don't really be blocking like that, you know what I mean? The game was still pretty close, but I started the day 0-1, though I'm happy to have played against one of the legends of the game. With that, my bounty of a Marvel Sigil of Lightning had been claimed by Eugene C. Pretty quick round 1 in the books. Round 2 is in the books, and I got cooked by a Marlin. All right, the rally begins. We are 1-2, blasted a victor. 1-3, 2-2, 3-1, and then there's another 4-0 in there, and they just beat the other 3-0. So we're just like loaded with top cut. Yasu's gonna crush it again. April probably 4-0. Let's be real. April doesn't lose on Verdance.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, round 5 update. We are
2-3.
I'm not going to bore you with much of my own tournament run. I started the day 0-2, and at any other point in my life, I probably would have just dropped at that point, knowing I was out of top 8 contention. But, and maybe this is the therapy talking, I wasn't tilting off of the face of the earth like I used to. I'm incredibly lucky to be doing what I'm doing, and I think I started to realize that a little more as the day went on. I had people coming up to talk to me about the channel, and I was literally surrounded by my friends, some of who were having amazing tournament runs. I don't need to be the best player in the world, but do not take this as an admission of defeat. You bet your ass I will top 8 a Pro Tour. But I'm just happy to be here.
Alright, we're trying this new thing where instead of being entirely results oriented, I just keep playing games even if I might not be live for top 8. So you got regicide? We're here with a live regicide. Oh, fang.
I was up 19 health and got registered.
Well,
So I played out all 8 rounds to a 3-5 finish, and I'm so glad I did. I got to be there and root for the rest of my team, who, like I said earlier, was kicking ass. April, Justin, and Yasu all started the day 3-0. April just bubbled out of top cut at 12th place, and Yasu also finished top 24, almost hitting back-to-back battle-hardened top 8s, having recently gone on an insane run in Kansas City with a 9-0 undefeated run to the finals. I think my favorite storyline of the weekend was seeing one of our locals, Michael, at his first ever major event, playing Puffin, and he was on a win-in for top 8 in the last round of Swiss with a 6-1 record, playing against Brody freaking Spurlock. It was such a close game that Brody ultimately took, but I'm so proud of my guy Michael for going on such a crazy run at his first big event, and with such a rogue hero. That's just good television. It was around this time that I was approached for my live giveaway by an astute follower.
ladies and gentlemen, I have been approached. What did you just say to me?
Comment storm for 19.
Let's go. I have been found. Enjoy your fab dice, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
you, bro. Mission accomplished.
And with that, our battle-hardened Saturday was coming to a close.
3-5? Are you kidding me? But nothing matters because we're getting Portillo's, and Portillo's is the greatest thing of all time.
I didn't get any footage of the Portillos because I was too busy absolutely inhaling it. By that point, we were all half asleep, so after the drive back to the city, I basically had just enough energy to get together my Living Legend deck for the Sunday PQ Plus and pass out.
All right, we're back. Tournament's over. I went 3-5, and I've never felt better about not doing good at a tournament. Because you know what? It was a good time. Hi, Bear. I had fun even though you weren't there. Teammates did really good. 2 of them almost made top 8. We all had a great time. People said hello. We got to give some stuff away. Hello, Bear. And got Living Legend tomorrow, and yeah, I'm feeling grateful. Feels good to have done terrible at a tournament and still feel like I had an awesome day, because that's not always true for me, but it's true today.
And that's our story for today. Thanks for watching. It's been a hell of a few weeks, but I love what we've started here, so if you're liking the content, please do subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, it does really good things for our stupid little algorithm. Huge thanks again to LSS for our spoiler card. Stay tuned for so many more videos in the future, and as always, have a great day.